Hey folks, Job Lot Comics here, looking at issue 409 of Superman from the mid-80s, July 1985. Superman's mind has gone blank and I have to do his thinking and fighting for him by remote control. So Superman by remote control. And it's Lois Lane by the looks of things, and he's fighting this goofball. I don't know what that is. So there's an interesting period of time for Superman in the mid-80s. The title was kind of floundering. They weren't really all that sure what was going on. And you've got Craig Boldman here doing the script. Who is Craig Boldman? Any ideas? Anybody know who Craig Boldman is? Kurt Swan, of course, and Al Williamson, interestingly, doing some little thinking on this. So, yeah, a kind of strange time for Superman in general. I think it was just a case of like one creative team after another trying to find some kind of rhythm with the title in the 80s. It's also noticeable that these issues here, the paper feels funny. It's almost as if the paper is like slightly, I don't know, it feels like it's better quality paper. It's a little stiffer, it's a little less pulpy than it used to be. So don't know if DC were trying to up their game with quality. And this is also noticeable for those always some inks. You can definitely see his influence over the top of Kurt's pencils here. And Superman's getting telepathic drops in his ears. It's very Shakespearean. So yeah, kind of strange and interesting time. I think these issues here are pretty much, if you're a Superman fan, you can pick this up and you can read it and then you put it back down, and then you can instantly forget about it because it just wasn't an awful lot happening. Eventually, I think round about this time, how Silver Age looking is that? There we go. Poor Superman gets disconnected, and I don't know. Anyway, it didn't matter because look what was coming up. 50 years in the making, the most talked about comics events ever. Sergeant Rock, Jonah Hex, Batman, they're all here in Crisis on Infinite Earths. So worlds will live and worlds will die, and the DC universe will know the same. And they weren't telling no lies, except Sergeant Rock didn't seem too bothered. But here's the mailbag. Yeah, Crisis was on the go, so it seemed like everything was. Look, Jerry Siegel. Look at that letter there from Jerry Siegel. Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, of course, who created the character and then get shafted off DC. And then T.M. Maple, anybody who was reading comics around about this time will know this guy T.M. Maple, who wrote to every comic. And he continued to write comics for years and then just gave up. So, Crisis was on the go. So everything was about to change, so it does look as if... who else was writing in? I don't know them. So it did look as if things were, going to change really, really dramatically. They were going to sort DC's continuity out. Dale Coe, that's another. Dale, if you're still around, let me know. He used to write into these comics all the time. And it's funny because when you read the letter pages, you soon realised it was the same people writing in all the time. Anyway, here's another great little backup story, One Life to It. Look at that great Superman pose. Credits, hey, it was written by Randy Stradley. Kurt and Dave doing the art there, but who is Randy Stradley? Does anybody know who Randy Stradley is? Hey, Superman's in Australia. There's a kangaroo. It looks like a kangaroo. It could be a skinwalker, judging by that artwork. What the? Sort of strange time. I reckon they were all just waiting in Crisis to play out so that they could get back on with really what was going on with what DC were really wanting to do. Yeah, there we go. Come on, let's do the news. There ain't no news, it's all fake, Clark. So anyway, there you go, an interesting look at Superman 409. Just before Christmas would come around and kick everybody in the backside. I hope you liked this video. If you did, you could subscribe to the channel. That's going to help a guy out. And I'll see you all in the next one.